I found a stock that pays a special dividend anywhere between 10 and 20% dividend yield. It's up more than 600% in the last 10 years, and it's outperformed Costco, Nike, and Starbucks. Here's a stock, it's TransDigm, ticker TDG. And here's the thing, if you screen for dividend stocks for dividend aristocrats, dividend kings, anything that pays a regular dividend, you'll never find this stock because it pays a special dividend, and they tend to do it every 2 to 3 years. But when they pay it, it's insane, and it's actually one of the best performing stocks in the market. If somebody has bought this stock in 2010 and put $10,000 in, that year they would have gotten paid $7.65 dividend for that year. They would have earned $3,000 in dividends on their $10,000 investment, which is a 30% dividend yield. Now, if they held those shares from 2010 to 2022, those same 10,000 shares, you would now be earning a dividend that was 169% yield on cost, because it's gone from a $7.65 dividend to $18.50 in 2022. And actually, if you go back to 2020, you're actually at a 281% yield on cost because it paid a $32 dividend in 2020. Now, if we look down here, again, now we're looking at over the past 16 years, a $10,000 investment started in 2006 would have gotten paid $138,000 in dividends, and then you'd get capital appreciation, so share price growth of about $370,000, making that $10,000 initial investment in 2006 worth $516,000 today. That's up almost 27% per year. And again, I talked about TransDigm versus Costco, Nike, and Starbucks, right? If we look over the last year to date, it's down 13%, which is actually down less than Costco, Nike, and Starbucks. And then if we zoom out to 10 years, it's up 630% versus Costco at 558, Nike at 309, and Starbucks at 361. I bet you've never heard of TransDigm, but you've heard of all of these. Why? Everybody talks about those. They pay regular dividends. They fall into all the dividend screeners. Everybody loves them. This is a stock to think about if you want dividend income over time with capital appreciation. And if you're wondering, essentially they are an aircraft equipment manufacturer, and what they do is they go and acquire a bunch of other companies that manufacture small parts for aircraft. If we jump over to Morningstar, Morningstar gives them a 4-star rating. They say the stock is trading at a 17% discount to fair value. They have the fair value at $650, and the last close was at $537. They give them a wide economic moat and exemplary capital allocation. And so here's what they do. They acquire businesses with proprietary aircraft components, primarily sole source products with high aftermarket content. TransDigm business manufactures and sells replacement parts for ignition systems, pumps, actuators, and flight controls, among other things. Since aircraft must be fully maintained to be operational, and TransDigm is the only provider of many of their products, the company has significant pricing power. The firm operates with a high degree of financial leverage to amplify operating results. That does bring risk, so that is risky. Do your own research before buying this company. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you advice, just sharing information here. Okay, and here's where I think a lot of the upside is going to come. The coronavirus pandemic has substantially reduced travel and consequently grounded a large chunk of the global passenger fleet. Though domestic air travel is rebounding. The progression of global fleet age remains an open question with large ramifications for TransDigm. If airlines use the current fleet to bring back capacity during a potential commercial aviation recovery, TransDigm would benefit from the continued maintenance of these aircraft. If airlines take delivery of new aircraft and use newer under warranty aircraft to bring back capacity, is likely to reduce TransDigm's addressable market for several years. So that's a big risk out there. They use leverage. Air travel's down. I think they're going to continue to make smart acquisitions. Travel's going to come back. People are going to need to maintain aircraft. And according to Morningstar, at least, it is trading at a 17% discount to fair value, which is rare for this stock. So I'm going to be buying shares of TransDigm over the next few months, and I'll let you know as soon as I do right here on this channel. So do me a favor, if this video was valuable to you, like it and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update.